First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. On 1st and 10, Watson forced out to his left. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
And a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson out to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. On 1st down, Watson being chased out left. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched.
Touchdown! DK Metcalf. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't...
And now Watson throws another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. To throw is Jackson. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Going up top for Kupp. He rifles one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Falcons will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Faking the give. Now Watson. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Devin White in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Flushed out right. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Jackson now. Flush to his right. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. 2nd down and goal. Jackson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to.
Here's a diving catch right side. That catch good for only a couple. These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. This defense for the Saints, they were excellent a week ago in a victory over Arizona.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson steps away. And he'll just get rid of it.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers in the half, because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st down, it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's complete to Adams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On 1st down, Henry runs over him. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On the counter, it's Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On 2nd and goal, Watson flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Saints will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question, because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track. Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, Jackson flushed to his right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Going up top for Kupp, and that's caught inside the 30. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big-time play there for New Orleans. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play there for Atlanta. From the red zone now, Watson escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Adams, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Gano the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. That's caught inside the 20. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there just before halftime. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cooper Kupp, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. After the sack on first down, Watson Dancing to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break. Watson. Flushed out right. He delivers another to Goddard. Complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
They turn to Taylor on fourth. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run with Taylor. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 53 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Rolling to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Here's Watson, eluding the pressure right. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll run it again with Henry. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The big back, Derrick Henry, held out of the end zone. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Taylor. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing is Jackson. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Watson, off play action. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Watson. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Forced out to his. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Saints will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. It's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he gets us to the... Side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. Now Watson. On the move to his left. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henry. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He'll buy some time right. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. Touchdown, Falcons. Dallas Goddard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close. It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade-Oluokun. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Watson on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then dropped just inside of the 20. 76 yards on the ground for him so far. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Watson going to keep it again. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game. They'll come out with a 3-tight-end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The 40. 20.
Right down there.
10.
You know they
touchdown, New Orleans. Jonathan Taylor, 79 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. McPherson now for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costa. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown. Amari Cooper. 79 yards. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Gano the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll check this one down to Taylor. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Here's Jackson. Escaping the... And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Grady Jarrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took it beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they'd converted their first two fourth down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that third one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it.